All right, welcome to this week's episode of Chingasos Combat Crew, your one-stop shop for all your combat news. We got the whole crew here this week. I got Cousin Ant, I got Fonzo. How are you boys doing this week?
Doing good, man. Got my brew. Shout out to little brewery down the way, Lake Bottom. Nice little red ale. So doing good, man. Getting ready to get some topics. What about you guys?
I'm doing good, man. Just looking forward to this next coming week. I was looking forward to the weekend, but the weekend is about over. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this week coming up, so we can sooner we get to this week over, so we get to these fights we're going to talk about.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Let's get into this rundown of this week's news. We got ADCC North American Trials, and damn, but is it a freaking banger. We got UFC breaking up with USADA, or is it USADA breaking up with UFC? And then we got musical chairs UFC edition and all kinds of UFC matchups going haywire all over the place. I can't wait to get in. Let's start with ADCC North American Trials. You know, next year already, ADCC 2024 T-Mobile Arena, cuz you know it's getting ready, starting to ramp up, and here is the first North American Trials that went down, and holy smokes, they had so many competitors. It was like literally like match one of like 1,883 or some shit. Like brackets were stacked. You name a weight class: 66 kilos, 77 kilos, 88 kilos, 99 kilos, 99 and over kilos. Every weight division was super stacked. And not only did we have the old vets coming in and making a splash, trying to get their spot in ADCC, but we have some young and up-and-comers. And when I mean young, I mean like freshly patched blue belts, making a crack and taking down some of the baddest black belts on the planet. So I only got some day one highlights, but let me share what I got for you guys. You know what ADCC means, right, cuz?
Oh, yeah.
Buckle up, because you're about to see some motherfucking slams. Check this out. Booyah!
Oh, he knew he was going for a ride on that one.
Suplex City, cuz. And check this out. None other than one of our all-time favorites right here. Check it out.
Good, we lifted, yeah.
Cody Steele in effect, bro.
Oh.
Beautiful, get behind it. Get behind it, lock up that head.
They don't reset them when they get off the mat?
It depends on
if the movement, if there's no moment for the ref to be like, all right, stop, let's restart, because they're still moving, then they just keep going. And they tell everybody to get the F out of the way. So I don't know if you heard, but right at the beginning of the clip, right when they get into the sidelines, the ref is like, get out of the way, get out of the way.
Get out!
Yeah,
there
shit.
He is.
Damn.
This was early day one on Saturday, and it got me so hyped for the rest of the show.
Imagine these fuckers keep just moving and they end up in the parking lot.
Heavy on him here. Get his head. Get his head. Go to his head.
This so gave me ADCC West Coast style vibes from last year. Look at this, dude.
Wow.
It's Cody motherfucking Steele, bruh. He just had an MMA fight like 2 weeks ago in LFA and won by beat.
Rolled all the way to the dude's house and sucked him in his own couch.
Check this out. Nicky Ryan hitting some weird crucifix triangle armbar crap. I don't even know. This was his first match on Saturday. Yeah. Intense, dude.
Wow.
Check this out. Here's some more Nicky Ryan. Nicky Ryan hitting a Choi bar. Actually, he didn't even hit the Choi bar. He like threatens with the Choi bar and is like, let me stick my leg in to finish it. Nah, bruh, I'm gonna take your back. What the?
Oh,
that's some slick jujitsu, dude.
Yeah.
Did he get the choke? He was super high on the back.
He might have got, I don't know if he got the finish there, but he got the back on that. So, yeah, dude, I'm going to have to go back and watch. I didn't get to watch much of the second day, but I did see some of the finals, and I did see some new guys that we're going to have to become very, very familiar with super, super fast. talking about Dorian Oliveira. Looks
Mhm.
like he's a youngster from B Team. Wrecking shop out there, man. There's a couple Dorians out there actually that were wrecking shop that we're gonna have to become familiar with. So we'll have more results and more clips next week. Next story on the docket. You guys know we're only 2 weeks away from Francis Ngannou taking on Tyson Fury, and they dropped this banger of a promo, gentlemen. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Let's check this piece out. Fonzo, you're the one that sent this to me. What did you think about this, my man?
Dude, I just thought it was just like some crazy cool editing. It just makes you hype for the fight.
It does.
You know what I mean? Like,
Did you see this yet, cuz?
Nah.
Oh, watch this. Let's kick back and watch.
that's how Ant feels when he's pumping iron, getting those guns. fucking polished. Show him, man. Show him. What does it look like? We got admirers in our views and our listeners.
Damn. Just bought that. That was killer, dude.
I like the music too, the soundtrack.
Dude, everything about it, like they synced it perfectly, you know?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Coming soon, October 28th, boys. Like 2 weeks away. Less than 2 weeks away. We're like 13 days away, man. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with everybody. If you haven't seen it, you could watch it on our YouTube episode for this week's episode, or you can go check it out on YouTube at TNT Sports Boxing, titled "Epic Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou promo." I'm pumped, bro. Guys, moment of silence, please. Please, let me take my hat off. Guys, no talking. Psych. F USADA, who cares? UFC just broke up with USADA. USADA broke up with UFC. I don't know, but it's over. And now, like we're saying, it's over. And immediately when my first thought was like, oh shit, all the drug dealers are going to come out the woodwork. Everybody's going to be juicing up to the tits. But you know what? That's not true, because there's still going to be drug testing. It's just not going to be USADA in charge anymore. And I think that benefits the fighters, dude, because USADA to me was like the Salem witch hunt trials, bro. Like they would just go after fighters for no apparent reason, you know, and just make life a living hell, dude. Like 3 o'clock in the morning drug test, 3-year suspension for smoking weed, you name it, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you tested this dirty for this specific drug, you never do anything, let's end your career and suspend you for 5 years. Like there was just no rhyme or reason to a lot of things that they did. And so it kind of seemed like the UFC drew a line in the sand and they were daring USADA to like cross it. Yeah or no, Fonzo? Am I right or wrong?
As far as I can tell, I mean, I haven't read fully up into the story, but I mean, there's just multiple, like, just pieces and bits of information that I picked up that kind of, it almost feels like it was due to Conor. Like the UFC was pushing, trying to get him clear to fight, and then USADA wasn't budging, and you know, USADA just ended up getting fed up and just saying, "Hey, screw this, we're just not going to deal with you, so we're not going to work with the UFC anymore." And then Dana got hella pissed
because they weren't even going to announce that shit yet.
Right. So he got pissed, and you know, he's just like, "Well, screw them," and that's where we're at now. So I'm guessing they're going to go with somebody else. I'm thinking maybe WADA.
They already named the company that they're going with. I'm sorry that I don't have that in the show. I'll get that in next week, but it's a super credible source or a company. It's a company that works with like the NFL, NBA. It works with a multitude of NCAA universities. It works with the NHL, like just tons and tons of organizations that that this company works for, that the UFC is now going to be working with as well. So there's still going to be drug testing. You're still not going to be able to come in with like Bane and have a backpack of testosterone on your back and just like blow up. You know what I mean? But there's still going to be people involved. Like, how stringent are they going to be looking at people? Are they going to be waking fools up? Is John Jones going to have to hide from them under the cage for 17 hours? I don't know. You know what I mean? But UFC is no longer working with USADA. USADA kind of jumped the gun, like Alfonso was saying, you know, because UFC wanted Conor to fight. USADA was like, yo, you know the rules, 6 months. And UFC's like, do something about that 6 months. And USADA's like, yo, I wish I could, but I can't. Kind of like, you know? And so that was that. Let's get Cousin Ant back up in here. Where did he go?
Well, as soon as you started talking about USADA, that fool bolted. He's like, oh,
all of a sudden,
they're coming for me.
So yeah, once again, it just looks like UFC wanted Conor to fight within the 6 month time frame. USADA was like, yo, we got this window. He's got to wait. And UFC was like, nah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to, we're going to do it whether you let us, you allow it to happen or not. And instead of them waiting till the end of the year to announce that their contractor or their agreement was over, USADA was like, fuck that. We're going to tell everybody we're breaking up right now before the engagement party. And Dana was like, no, I ain't having that, bro. They're bitches.
Yeah.
More or less. All right. So we'll see what happens. We'll talk more about this next week, including the name of the company that they're going to be working with. And then hopefully we'll have more information on what testing is going to look like as we hear more information about it. All right. Gentlemen, UFC 294 is like literally right around the corner. See?
Yep.
And this last week, it got shook up like no other. I want to say like the week before that, they had announced, hey, you know, we're going to announce a backup just in case something happens. And that backup was Matthias Gamrot. Gamrot's like, yo, I'll make weight. I'll fly over there and I'll wait in case somebody doesn't make weight, in case somebody gets injured. I'm up. I didn't think that he deserved it, especially after winning by injury against Rafael Fiziev. But hey, that's neither here nor there, right, Bonzo?
That's right.
So lo and behold, like 3-4 days later, Charlie Olives announces, hey, guess what? I bumped heads with some big-headed sparring partner of mine, and I ripped my eyebrow open, and now I have a vagina right here. So not going to be able to fight. And Dana got super cut. Dude, it was nasty, right? And Dana was like, why did you not call us? We could have hooked you up with one of our best plastic surgeons. He could have sewed it. I don't know what this means. He said they would have sewed it from the inside out.
Yeah, so when they're like, so when you have like a deep injury, they'll do sutures inside, like inside the wound to kind of close it up inside, and then they'll do like superficial ones on the outside.
Okay.
So that way it can kind of heal faster from the inside, like inside.
So do you think that if they would have done that, he would have been healed enough? He would have had enough time to fight? No way, right?
Nah, it would have been the same. It would have been the same.
It wouldn't even matter.
Nah. I mean, it's a deeper cut. Obviously, going to take a little bit longer to heal, but I mean,
it wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been ready to go. Yeah.
So
because Charlie Olives wasn't gonna be ready to go, UFC was like, you know what? I don't like this Gamrot deal, so we're gonna go with Plan A from the get-go. And they called our boy Alexander Volkanovski, and of course he's like, I'm ready to rock, bros. Send me out there. Let's go.
Yes.
So the rematch is on. Islam Makhachev taking on Alexander Volkanovski on 11 days notice. Gentlemen, what do you think about this?
Dude, I'm stoked. I am
what, bro?
Yeah. The only thing is, like,
how torqued are you for this? I wish they could have had a full camp.
That's my point. I'm excited that it's happening, and but at the same time, it's like, man, if they only had a full camp, because I just feel like this is gonna, whatever happens like that, the short notice could affect both of them, and you people can find excuses. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a legitimate win and it just, I don't know. Unless somebody completely dominates the other person, then it don't matter.
Yeah, I guess, man. But also, Volkanovski's just coming off like hand surgery, no?
Oh,
When did that
is
happen?
he?
Right after his last fight, right after he beat the shit out of Yair. So I don't know, like how 100%, how close to 100% he is, but I'm here for it, bro. I'd rather see an 80% Volkanovski versus 100% Gamrot against Islam. So because Alex is taking on Islam, right? Because he was supposed to be taking on Ilya in January. Now we don't know what's gonna happen. So UFC was like, all right, how about this, people? Max Holloway taking on Ilya Tuporia in January in Canada. You know what? I'm like Rick and Morty. I'm in, you son of a bitch. Count me in. Get my money. I'm in. How about you guys? Yeah or no?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, this is gonna be good, dude. And it's gonna be for it already sounds like it's gonna be for the interim title.
Okay, so I just looked up Volkanovski's hand surgery, and you're right, he did. So he went through this hand surgery. He said the recovery time was going to be 12
wrist surgery.
Yeah, 12 weeks for recovery, and he fought July 8th. Has it been 12 weeks already?
So July, August, September, October.
That would be 3 months.
October 12th.
Yeah,
dude, it's gonna be like exactly 12 weeks.
God.
Yeah,
that's like that's like. Yeah, that's. I mean,
so who knows how
therapy and all that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, has he been? I'm sure he's been hitting mitts. You know,
barely, dude. Like, barely, I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean, he is getting older too, so I mean, it might take him more than
35.
12 weeks, you know, the average person is 12 weeks. Who knows? It could take him longer.
USADA's not testing nobody no more though, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens. All right. So on that same card, gentlemen, you know we've been getting hyped for this. Borachina supposedly taking on Khamzat Chimaev. Yeah.
He was
wrong. Not anymore, because Paulo Costa went on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani last week, and he's like, "Hey, Ariel, I gotta say something, my friend. Check this out. Last week, I had a dude. Why would you go on a podcast that you know everyone's gonna be watching, everyone's gonna be listening, and be like, yeah, I had surgery. Can you see? I had surgery right here, and I'm ready to go though. I'm ready to go. Of course, they're not gonna let you fight, pendejo.
Nah,
like
that's the same thing as Oliveira's. I mean,
yeah,
but
at least Oliveira wasn't like. At least Oliveira's like, yeah, I'm not going to be fighting. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, this happened. I'm off. This guy, for a few days, was holding up the card when he should have told them immediately as soon as he got, hey, I'm going to have to get this surgery. You might as well go find somebody else. So that way, whoever else they found would have had enough time to fully prepare for the murderer that is Khamzat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, I kind of felt like Paulo Costa was trying to save face and be like, yeah, I'm tough and I'm going to have to pull out, but it's not because I don't want to fight. It's because of this. And I'm not saying he wanted to pull out, but how convenient, my man. How convenient.
Yeah.
Stop getting in our way, Polo. So for a couple of days, we didn't know what the hell was going to happen because as you can see from the screen, Paulo was still posting, hey, I'm not pulling out of this fight. Let me fight the gourmet Chen. I am here in Abu Dhabi already and prepared. Bro, they pulled him and rumors were flying around. And then our boy Durinho posted this video. And when you zoom in, you're like, what is that? Is that the bone-legged Kamaru Usman that I see back there that can barely bend his ankles and knees? It is. So it looks like we're going to be seeing Kamaru Usman move up to middleweight, taking on Khamzat Chimaev at 185 pounds on like 11, 13 days notice, some shit like that. And it's only going to be a 3-round fight. So,
I mean, that's good.
It's good that it's only 3 rounds. It's not good that he didn't. I mean, who knows where he's at? He didn't even look good against Leon, and that was with a full camp.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not expecting much out of this. This is gonna be like a
Wait, you don't think Kamaru looked good against Leon?
He did look
good. He was whooping his ass all the way to the 5th round before he got knocked out.
That was the first one, dog. What about the second one? The second one, like his last one. His last one, it was never like, I don't think he was close. I don't even know if he won any rounds. You know what I mean? But he just hasn't looked the same. I don't know if it's wear and tear. I don't know if it's age. I don't know if it's the 5-round fights. I don't know if he's not motivated, but we'll see. He's got motivation now. He's got a killer in front of him. And Dana already said this, bro. DDP, hold this beer, because whoever wins this fight is going to get a title shot, bro. What? That's awesome, dude.
You don't think? Yeah. I don't know, man. I kind of wanted to see DDP against Strickland.
You still might if Strickland can win, you know what I mean? But I think this is the UFC playing checkers playing chess when everyone else is playing checkers. Like, yeah, this is gonna look good on paper. Chimaev taking on Kamaru, but Chimaev should win, dude. And you know the UFC wants that fool in a title shot, on a pay-per-view, fighting for the title sooner rather than later. And they're not going to wait another 6 to 8 months for it when they can have it Q2.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is just them doing whatever the F they want, F the rankings. Yeah, Kamaru hasn't even fought at 185, but if he wins, he's going to get a title shot. You know that's not going to happen, dude. Like, there's a slim chance of that happening, but that's not what the UFC is thinking.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so whatever. We'll see what happens, man. Kamaru's got a chance to play spoiler here.
I feel like that's gonna be it for Strickland's reign after this, dude. I don't think he's gonna be able to hold on to that belt for very long.
Well, all you got to do is win it one time, and you get to keep the strap. So
that's true. That's true.
We'll see. All right, gents. How about this? Our boy Chris Taioni fucking shit up again. Did you see this?
What the
fuck?
This
was from last week's Ultimate Fight Night. This was Drew Dober's fight against, I forgot, Robert Glenn, I believe. But look at this. Like, dude, he's not even trying to hide the fact that he's grabbing the inside of his glove. And Taioni's still like, wait, what's happening? Let me get a closer look here. Are you effing kidding me, dude?
Wow.
How many opportunities are they going to give this guy to ruin fights before they get rid of him? That's awful, man.
Yeah.
He's trash, bro. Mega trash. You know what the opposite of trash is, though? Treasure. An effing treasure. That's exactly what Alistair Overeem is. Mother effing treasure, bro. This guy has survived, I don't know how many eras of mixed martial arts, came out on top, giving us so many memorable moments. And last week, he officially announced his retirement and said, I'm out. Thank you for the memories. Peace. I want to save the last of my brain cells.
to be honest, I thought he was retired already.
No, he had done some kickboxing still. So maybe it wasn't MMA.
Maybe, because the last time I saw him, like, it was a few months ago, man, and he was skinny as hell. Like, he wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, he like slimmed down. He probably was weighing like 180, 175.
Yeah, but now that USADA's out, he might gain some weight again.
I know what you're saying, Fonzo. He did slim down a bunch. He obviously not cycling on any more steroids, but he hadn't officially retired. So now it's official, and I just wanted to share.
Man, that's a career, man. That is a career.
Oh yeah, dude. I just wanted to share like this highlight reel of him here, and I wanted to specifically share this moment.
Did he fight at 3 different weight classes?
Dude, he fought at like light heavyweight.
Yeah.
He fought. I mean, look at this clip that I'm going to show you right now.
I feel like he might have fought at like like middleweight at one point too. He was really thin at first. No,
this was
like,
him right here. This was him at his lightest, and this was light heavyweight.
Oh, that's light heavy.
Yeah,
God.
that was when he was winning by guillotine. And then this is Overeem at heavyweight, and look at how he just dismantled Brock Lesnar, dude. This was when everybody was scared of Brock, and he just goes, "Bruh, let me kick your guts out."
This is also when Brock had diverticulitis too, though.
It's not my problem, bro.
Those body shots, like, just
shouldn't have signed the contract. A little
those body shots just freaking retired him.
Let me help you to the ER.
Yeah. Oh, that knee.
Oh, you say you got lower intestine problems? Here you go.
Oh,
douche.
He knew, man. He was targeting that like since the get.
Look at that. That's Stipe, bro.
Yeah.
He almost had him for a minute. Stipe came back in this one. But yeah, man. Thank you for the memories, Overeem. You will be missed, my man. All right, guys. Switching gears back to UFC news. You know, we were looking forward to this November 4th. Jailton Almeida supposedly taking on Curtis Blades, main event of this fight night. For some reason, I'm not sure. I didn't hear what happened, but Curtis Blades is out. And our man, Derek, the Beast Lewis, is in. What do you think about this matchup, gentlemen?
Hey,
thumbs
man,
up, thumbs down. Shockers.
Anything with Derek Lewis in it, like, yeah, I'm all for. Except for him versus Ngannou. I just do not want to see him versus Ngannou again.
Yeah, this is gonna be a nice test for Jailton. You know what I mean? Derek's got some pretty decent takedown defense. If he can, the longer he can keep it standing, the better it's gonna be for him. The worse it's gonna be for Jailton. You know what I'm saying? But he might get a little chance to mix it up here, show a little bit of his stand-up and mix in his takedowns, because his takedowns have been looking super sloppy as of yet, man. Like, he's shooting these crazy long double legs from across the cage, and they're not going to work against the upper echelon fighters. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's going to be a nice little test here. All right. I caught this little tidbit on Reddit, guys. Our boy, Cain Velasquez, dominated the heavyweight division for a while. Some people even say he's the GOAT of the heavyweight division, or considered one of the GOATs, right? Well, he went on the record and was talking about this dude right here, Sergey Pavlovich, and he's like, "Hey, I can't hold this dude. He's like one of the only dudes that I cannot do whatever I want to. He's giving me problems." So even a retired veteran Cain Velasquez is still able to manhandle, I bet, pretty much everybody in the gym. But this dude is on another level, he's saying. So if Cain is saying that, dude, what does that mean?
He's got some skill, man. Some nice, yeah.
I want to see him again. I don't know what's going on with that little boob implant there.
Right? I was like,
that's freaky.
Yeah,
hey, how would, like, just hypothetically, how do you think Cain would fare against a heavyweight John Jones?
After being in prison?
No. I mean, like,
a Cain Prime Velasquez would give John Jones a hell of a fight, dude.
Dude, I would be so stoked for that fight.
That would be a fun ass fight to watch.
Because next time John Jones is in jail,
Cain had the cardio. He's got jiu-jitsu. He's got the hands. You know what I mean? Dude, it would be killer. That would be such a fun fight to fucking watch.
The first time UFC, he's in like Folsom Prison.
All right, man. So a fight that looks like it's not gonna happen now is Petr Yan and our boy Song Yadong. So we're not sure what happened, but Petr is out. Song Yadong looking for a dance partner. At the moment, the only person in the top 11 of the bantamweight division that has a fight scheduled is Rob Font. Corey Sandhagen's still injured. Petr Yan obviously injured. Umar Nurmagomedov is injured. I don't know when he's going to be available, but Aljamain Sterling doesn't have a fight. Merab Dvalishvili doesn't have a fight. Henry Cejudo doesn't have a fight.
Wait, no. I thought
Arlen Vera doesn't have a fight. Dominic Cruz doesn't have a fight. Pedro Munoz doesn't have a fight. They haven't signed it. They've said that that Merab and Henry are supposed to fight, but none of them have signed a contract, so it's not official yet.
Okay.
So
anybody
up there.
I like to see Song Yadong against Marlon Vera, Chito.
That would be good. I mean, just anybody up there. Merab, Henry, any of those guys. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're waiting for, because if they're supposed to fight in January, which is what they're saying for Henry and Merab, you know, what are they waiting for? Like, the clock is ticking, man. All right. As you guys know, next week we got UFC 294 going down. You know what that means. We got UFC 294 Parlay Super Show with the boys. What does that mean? We're going to be going down every single banger of a fight. We're going to be going down all the fighters' records. Going to be talking about matchups that they previously had. Going to be doing some MMA math, right, cuz?
Yes, let's do it.
1 + 3 = 17. We're also going to be looking at FanDuel's money lines. We're going to be looking at FanDuel prop bets, and we're going to be challenging each other to see who can create the most money out of our little $1,000 prop bets. And I'm also going to be wearing the Borat slingshot tee. Let's go. So yeah, join us and the boys. We'll be recording this bad boy Thursday night, and it will be dropping Friday, October 20th. So stay tuned for that. We'll be pumping it up on social media all week long.
Dude, I'm glad we didn't start these prop bets earlier, just because like all this freaking changes.
I know. I mean, you know what I mean? You never know what's gonna happen. I usually don't like to make picks until like the Wednesday before, but even then, you never know.
Yeah.
So I went through the card and I picked out the official Chingasos Combat Crew seal of approval. Chingasos. I don't know what I'm going to call it. What? The Chingasos seal of approval, I guess.
Yeah.
These are the bangers you need to go and watch. So starting in the prelims, Shara. I don't know if it's pronounced Shara or Shara. Don't kill me. Shara, the Bullet Magomedov taking on Bruno Silva. Tim Elliott taking on Muhammad Mokaev. And then we get into the main card, gentlemen. Magomed Ankalaev taking on Johnny Walker. Kamaru Usman, Khamzat Chimaev. And then you already know, main event, Islam Makhachev taking on Alexander Volkanovski. Let's go. We'll break these fights down further in the Parlay Super Show.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a wrap for combat news for the week, gentlemen.
I got to go back and watch that event then.
Definitely go back and watch the main card, man. It was fun. Go back and watch all the gold medal matches, ADCC East Coast Trials. You guys got some homework. Gents, anything else you want to let everybody watching and listening in on right now before we wrap this up, or what?
Dude, I just want to say I'm stoked for the next Parlay show.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait for various reasons. I think our listeners are also going to be very, very anxious to see what we come up with.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
God.
How about you, cuz? Closing comments for the show?
I'm not looking forward to it. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try my best.
All right. Well, that's a wrap for this week's episode. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We will have these clips up on our social media. Check us out on IG at C_Combat Crew. Or if you're a TikToker, C Combat Crew. Don't forget to tune in on our YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification. Give us a little like, or say, Fonzo, change your hairstyle for once, finally. Gosh, until next week, don't forget, watch this show this Monday, and don't forget to tune in on Friday for the UFC 294 Parlay Super Showdown. That's all we got. Until next week, Chingasos Combat Crew out.
Peace.